Yeah. Uh, I'm on one. I'm on one. Hey. Good morning, man. Good morning. Cecil's in detention. Comedian André Mulligan, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We are back in effect. And we are here and we're talking about some things that a lot of people want to talk about. So I've been getting a lot of inboxes and people are asking me certain questions. People were asking me, they said, Andre, at what age do we supposed to grow up? What age do we supposed to grow up? And that I honestly think that's one of those things where, it's really up to you. What kind of grow up do you mean, right? What when a person when they say, hey, we need to grow up, what age are you trying to get us to grow up to, right? Because nobody wants to feel old. So it's not talking about being old, it's talking about responsibilities. Is it talking about making a change? Is it talking about making better decisions with yourself? What is growing up? I think it's weird because when you put into certain situations, say having kids, getting married, or maybe having to take care of your parents, then you got to grow up to a certain age. But at the same time, are they growing up yet? Right? Because it's more so about responsibilities. What kind of responsibilities? We as kids, we are taught to take care of ourselves. We taught that we need to always have a job. We're taught that we always need to be able to take care of our food, our home, and our clothing, right? Stop. But at the same time, there are adults who can't do that. There are adults who can't do it. There's men who don't do it. There's women who don't do it. And there are parents who don't necessarily do that. I remember one thing my ex used to tell me. She said, our parents are supposed to take care of us. We don't supposed to take care of our parents. But is that right? Should your parents be taking care of you at some age? Because it's more of that will to call you a bum, right? Right? Because girl, I don't necessarily think women get hit with the same kind of attributes and responsibilities to life that guys necessarily get held to. And this is what I mean. Either one of us would let our mom come and live with us. But hey, come on, mom, come live with me. She need help. Let's take care of her. Let's make sure everything is there. But would you do that for your father? Right? A lot of people won't do that for their father. A lot of people will not take care of he's not your father, he's a grown-ass man. That's what y'all gonna say. That's how you're gonna break it down, right? So even when it comes to like sons, right? That's one of the things that a lot of women get beat over the head with, is because you have a lot of women that still take care of their sons. Their sons can live with them, but they don't necessarily do it for their daughter. But at the same time, more people, I would think they will be more accepted to taking care of the daughter versus the son. Why? Because in society, we teach each other that the man should be independent and that the girl should be dependent, right? And that way she's dependent up until she get married, and then therefore somebody else take care of her. But is that the same narrative anymore? Is that the same narrative? Is it the same responsibilities? Is that what we do as adults? Are we teaching each other that new lesson, right? Because the old lesson was, you want your daughter to live in your household because you know she's not out there having kids, she's not out there being whatever, and you can regulate what she do until a man marry her, and then she's married off. Boo, 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 boo. Do we still go by those fashions, right? Because I know people who I know people who are first generation immigrants who they parents will not allow them to leave the house until they're married. Their parents will not allow them. Now, at what age do you grow up? Because at the certain age, I know women who are 25, 26, 27, 30 years old that still live home with their moms and their dad because they're not yet married off. Is that right? Is that fair? Is that the new thing? But at the same time, as a man, as a boy, and women say this, and I think America has always pushed us to look at that narrative. As a man or as a boy at 18, you're a man. You need to do what? Go to military, go to school, or get a job. That's how they used to push it. Military, this, or job. But we do not push that on young women because I think in the society of this emotional distraught that you don't want to push. I mean, they act like women are weaker than what they are, and they're not, right? And then when it turns around, that the narrative is that most women do take care of boys. Now, what kind of boys is this, right? What kind of boy? Now, you shouldn't you don't want a man just living in your house, not trying to do anything, not doing anything with himself, not getting up off his ass, playing video games. So, hey, that's a problem. If you got a man that stays home and he just play video games and he don't do nothing with himself, yeah. But will we allow girls to do that? All right, so I think that's what we're talking about today. I want people to kind of look at this and ask yourself, at what age should you grow up? Right? And then it's asking on what level of growing up do you mean? Because you might get people to say, hey, I'm not going to no club. That's for kids. I'm not going to club. That's for kids. But yet alone, they go other places that necessarily kids go to. Are they dressed like kids? Are they do this? I don't know, man. There's nothing perfect in this world. I know there's nothing perfect out here in this world, and that we all should be trying to really take care of our elders. And I think that's the difference, is that when we say take care of elders, what do that mean? Right? Most elders, when they talk about taking care of elders, most elders back in the day maybe had a 401k. They may have had a retirement. My grandma was a retiree, right? But she wasn't a retiree. She was a nurse for the longest, and then I don't remember my grandmother after the age of maybe 40. I think I can say 40. Let me see. Maybe let's say at least 38. I don't know. You know your grandparents always look old to you when you was younger, even though they was young, right? Your grandparents still they were 30s, high 30s, but to you they were old because you was a baby, right? And you never knew that. But if you go back and think, damn, your mom might have been 25, might have been 22, might have been 26, right? And when you looked at your grandparents, it's like, God, my grandparents are old. No, because they dress older, right? So now the new parents dress younger. So we have taken away the distinction of wearing slacks, of wearing hard shoes, and women aren't dressing like old women used to dress back in the day. The leopard. I wish my wife would walk in here with some leopard. We fighting. I mean, we ain't gonna fight because she can whoop me. But what I mean is, I don't play leopard in my house. I don't know about y'all, but leopard is the first signs to being a cougar. Okay, I think that's why a lot of women work. But do you have leopard? Oh shit, she's a cougar, y'all. That's why she took me. I like them older young women. What's up, baby? But that's the case, right? When any woman I've met, and I'll say this, man, every single woman I have met always have acted older than what they are, right? And you know why most men say women act older? Y'all know why? Because they go to bed early and they wake up early, right? And they are very responsible. They're reading books. They know they got a meeting. They in bed by 9:30. By 10 o'clock. Try to keep a woman over 27 out past 11 o'clock and see what happened to you. You might get cussed out. Now, she always goes out, then that's different. I'm talking about your traditional go to bed at 9:30, wake up at 5:30 in the morning, reading books, drinking coffee. And then when we look at that as man, we be like, man, you old. That's old shit. Why do we look at it that way, that when a woman is being responsible, when a woman is knocking out her P's and Q's, most men would say they old, and what a lot of dudes do is they want younger, right? A lot of men want younger. Why? Because they're vibrant. They're out there. You need a pee, little man? Come here. because they're vibrant, because they're young, and I think we all tend to hold women accountable for taking care of their responsibilities, right? You'll tell a woman, say, oh, you you tell a woman in a second, you don't dress young enough. You don't do this young enough. But she's supposed to act older, right? She's trying to separate herself from the girls, from the little girls, right? But is that wrong for them to rebuke that? I think a lot of women who don't really dress super young like that, they just want to be taken seriously, and they don't want guys to approach them like they're young. It's like, hey, my wife is very young. She's 28, 29, my fault, 29, very young, and she's never been the kind of person to go out and party and show out and do all the, you know what I'm saying? I I I remember asking one. I was like, man, you don't never wear like skirts and dresses and this and this. She's like, uh. And it's not that I want her to act young or feel young. I just want her to have fun, be fun, have fun. But she is very fun. She works from home, right? There's most women nowadays are working from home, so they really don't have a need to super dress up and be all like clubby like, because most of the time most men are assholes and they'll be like, man, why you always dressing like that? Why you guys do that bullshit? So who controls the narrative, right? Is it the men that are pushing women to dress younger, or is it the women who are telling guys, you need to grow the fuck up? You need to quit dressing young. Now, I don't wear jerseys. I got one jersey, and I don't think I can walk around with the jersey like all the. Can I walk around wear jerseys all the time, Queen? She said, sure. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. She say sure, but you know how it is. We all know how it is. At some point, someone's gonna tell you, as a man, you're not a man. You're a boy. Guys cannot say that to women. We can't say. I think the whole narrative of calling a woman a girl, we all say it, girl, go on somewhere. But is it taken seriously as calling them a girl? Right? You're a girl. We can't we don't do that. That's disrespectful. But she can call you a boy. And it be taken seriously because most women understand the fact that most men aren't men. They will call him a boy. Now, the thing is, it's so many reasons why you as a man can't be a man. They break it down. Oh, he don't take care of his responsibility. Oh, he dressed like a boy. Oh, he what he do? He be coming in out late like a boy. He be doing like, goddamn, there's so many different things. Hey, y'all, it's 9/11. A moment of silence real quick for all the ones we lost. I always do this, man, when it's 9/11, and I always focus on that because it was beat in our head for the longest. So yeah, a moment of silence for all those that passed away and all the fire and police. Thank you, 9/11. Salute everybody. If you lost somebody during 9/11 or you was affected by 9/11 personally, mentally, psychologically, my condolences to you and hope you can resonate and become yourself again since that tragedy happened. But back to what I was saying. All right. I think when it comes to man, the reason why most of us act like teenagers and college guys is because there's so much pressure that is put on us. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't even find I can't really tell you the last time I talked to a guy my age that acted like a man. Because how a man supposed to act? Is it the properness? Is it the hey, how you doing? Yeah, all right. Like super serious? Like you gotta, in order for you to be a man nowadays, you have to be serious. You have to be serious. Now, what is serious? that you talk about, Andre? What is this new form of seriousness that you're talking about? What I'm talking about is, no, you got to have a job. Number two, you can't dress. Yeah, have y'all seen an old man get pushed down to wearing jogging pants and and and, and tight jeans, and he just feels he look very uncomfortable. You're like, man, why you wearing that, bro? She told you to wear that. She wants you to dress young. Yeah, all right, bro. It don't work for you. Some men don't have the bodies to dress like young dudes, right? I have the body to where I can dress either way I want to. I could go throw on some shorts and a basketball fit, even though I don't wear it, but I can throw on some shorts and a jersey. And I'm like, damn, hey, you look good in that, man. But also I can throw on a suit and tie and look fine as a motherfucker and not look too old. I'm like in the middle. I'm in the cusp. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't like I can go to a high school or something like and walk around. I'm not that kind of guy. You got some guys that can actually fit into the high school setting. No, I think I look like a 29 to 35-year-old male. I'm okay with that. I'm comfortable with that. So women always ask, why do men date younger? Why do men date younger? Number one, let me tell y'all, this is rule number one, why men date younger. Women your age hold you to a certain degree? No, they act fucking old. They do. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Look what happened to Janet Jackson when she tried to act young. She pulled a titty out. Y'all remember that? She was trying to act young, trying to do all that Megan Thee Stallion shit. Megan Thee Stallion can go on. What's up, B? Megan Thee Stallion can go to the Super Bowl and pull a titty out. Nobody gonna trip. Janet Jackson pull a titty out. Like, man, get that old ass titty out of here, man. What are you doing, Janet? What are you doing, man? Beyonce was doing her stuff, and then at the same time, what's the first thing they said about Beyonce? She just had a baby. She just had kids. Why is she doing that? She a mother. Why? The city girls are mothers, right? City girls got kids, but they young. No one's gonna trip over that. Let Jimmy Ma go out there and start acting all young and all this, man. You think they ain't gonna have a flashback and say something to Jeezy? Look at her. Women are held to a different responsibility when they have kids or after they hit a certain age. It's not from men, it's from women. Women said that. Oh, look at her. You a mama. You a mother. You supposed to do that. So who runs the world? Men don't run the world. We don't. I hate when people be like, oh, this is a man's world and it wouldn't be nothing without a woman. No, it is a woman's world and it wouldn't be nothing without the man doing the hard labor. Number one, the hard labor, and somebody gotta get yelled at. Could you imagine? Could you imagine this whole world? I mean, just let's be progressive, right? So let's be progressive real quick. Just imagine if all the workers, police, firemen, military, construction, all that was women, right? And just say if all the women jobs, say all the nurses were men, right? All the nurses, all the teachers were men, all the Sunday school teachers were men, and the pastors in the churches were all women. The first deacon board and everything were all women. Imagine the people that only did nails were men. Imagine only people that gave massages were men, not women. So we're going to do a role reversal, right? We're going to do a role reversal because there are women jobs that they say, and there are man jobs. So just imagine if every single job that women supposed to do were all man jobs and all the man jobs were women jobs. How would this fucking world be? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if a strip club was more acceptable for women to go see male dancers and the Odyssey was female strippers were basically like male strippers? Nobody want to fucking really see male strippers like that. What if all the men were going to the male strip clubs because That's the best place to go because hypothetically, women can go to a female strip club, not be a problem, not be considered gay, not be considered anything else, but they don't want to see a man dance. That's the narrative. Women will shut that down. So when I tell you this is a fucking woman's world, not a man's world, you never analyzed it. You never looked at it. You never been like, oh wow, damn, that is crazy. That is crazy. Men dress younger because they want that attention from a woman to a certain extent. Yeah, when you get dollars and you get the money that you want to. So when you look at people like this, look at the Billionaires Club. Look at the Billionaires Club. They all single men, right? Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, and not well. Hold on. I guess Oprah. Oprah's still single. She's a single man to a certain extent. She's not a man, but she moved like a man, you know. Because if Stedman had the money that Oprah had, and he didn't marry Oprah, people would be like, he winging you on. He winging you on. Why are you letting him do you like that? Because she's a woman. She has power. She has money. Her responsibility is you can't take care of a man. Only marry a man at your status. So the only man that Oprah Winfrey could really have married out here on these streets would have been a young Bill Cosby if he had the money, right? Bill Gates, Elon Musk. Because I guarantee you, I put this on any amount of money. If Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos was the same age as billionaires when Oprah was, and they met Oprah, she would have married his ass by now. She would have definitely married Bill Gates if she was attracted to him on that way. Stedman don't have the money. She know this is just whoop the whoop the whoop the whoop. Guys can't do that. We can't. So we have to ask ourselves, who's telling us we got to grow up? Who's telling us we got to be responsible? Right? Because if I called my mom right now and said, Mom, my dad need help with bills, he need help with this, she gonna be like, fuck him. Fuck him. I don't give a shit about fuck your daddy. He a man. He need to go get his own shit. I just watched her talk, like literally. You know what I'm saying? We have to fix this whole bullshit that we got out here because ladies, y'all the ones that leading this train. Y'all the ones leading this train. And I know I sound repetitive. Not, can I say repetitive? It sounds like I'm beating it in y'all head, right? I'm not. I just want y'all to really think about it. So yeah, I am definitely beating it into y'all head. So I just spent 20 minutes on male-female stuff that I was actually wanting to go somewhere else with this, but I guess I wasn't able to get there today because I said I was going to keep my podcast to under 30 minutes. I said I want to keep it under 30 minutes. The reason why I want to keep it under 30 minutes because y'all not listening to a whole hour from a brother. All right, right now. If I was a Breakfast Club or somebody, if I had 1 million views, then y'all definitely be listening to it. But y'all not listening to it right now, so I'm gonna spoon feed y'all ass until y'all start sharing my content and doing all this other stuff. Listen to it, like it, love it, share it. You know the shit. You know it. Andre, take a picture of Mulligan. Andre Dwayne Mulligan, the Red Power Ranger, Mr. C student himself. Follow me, grab my merch, support me. Support that. Look, it's very simple. Very, very simple. Like my shit, share my shit, love my shit, whatever you feel. If you don't like it, just click on it just because you watched it. Even if you click on my video, just give me a like. You ain't got to watch it. Just give me the like. That's all I'm asking. All right. So I want to thank y'all for tuning in this morning to See Students in Detention. You are now out. And I want you to understand, it's not what I'm saying, it's how I'm saying it to you. Listen to it. Understand it. Understand this. I can help you. I can make you a better person. You know. Everybody needs a little bit of Andre wisdom in their life. You know, everybody need that. You know, I remember when I was sitting down talking to myself and I was like in the first grade and I hit my crayons. I was like, man, when I get older, I'm gonna tell these people about their goddamn self. Now I'm older and I'm telling y'all about my goddamn self. So I love y'all. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Today is Tuesday. Enjoy your day. Louisville, Kentucky. We got Derby coming up down there, man. Y'all get it together out there, okay? Quit killing each other, black folks. We gotta stop that. We gotta stop this. It ain't the cops this time, okay? Just so y'all know. Louisville, Kentucky ain't the cops this time. It's us. We killing us. So we gotta fix that shit. But I want to thank y'all for tuning in this morning, man. Share this. If you even looking at me say this, just share it. Just like it. I need the likes. I need the shares. I need the followers. I have my YouTube page. Thank you, man. See students in detention. Comedian André Mulligan. We out here, man. We out here. I'm glad y'all jumped on, but we out here.